It's a constant struggle.
Understood. Hello and welcome everybody to BND, the Dungeons and Dragons stream, where friends from high school attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons over the internet. I am your humble DM, Shawn. As always tonight we have Erin as Agnes the Bard, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, and Stephen as Finric the Monk. Chris the Cleric will be joining us a little bit later. Yeah, let's dive right into tonight's exciting episode of BND. Just like that, we have ourselves a Chris. Amazing. All right. Well, since we're all here, how about a recap, shall we? From last week's exciting episode. We left Paelias outside of the jail cell. He'd amazingly, miraculously gotten through with a mixture of freezing the bars and having his spectral weapon just digging away, only to tumble out on the ground as Falrith's hold person spell caught him and paralyzed him. Dragged back into one of the other two still working cells, we flash over to Agnes, Twizzard, and Finric, who proceed to do a little bit more looking around the town and deciding basically what is their foolproof plan for helping him escape. They first do a little reconnaissance mission. They see the two guards outside, sort of rebuilding the hole in the cell. Agnes works her charm on one of them and manages to separate them long enough for Twizzard and Finric to knock them out and to steal their pants, which they then proceed to try to throw onto the roof of a nearby house. Maybe we'll revisit those pants later. Lady Frostmane, having effectively dispatched the guards with the help of her friends, watches as basically as Twizzard and Finric sneak through the hole into the previously occupied cell by Paelias. And Twizzard figures out that he can maybe sneak by Henry, who is sitting at his desk nearby, but not that close. He makes it across the hall, surprisingly, and then Paelias, who'd been singing earlier, but still trying to pretend like he was knocked out, makes some noise, and Twizzard shakes the bars, which of course gets Henry's attention. However, a very lucky charm person soon brings Henry to their side, and being convinced to get in the other cell and to hand over his keys, Twizzard, Paelias, and Finric make their escape as Henry calls after them, "Hey guys, you're coming back, right?" Deciding that it's time to get out of Dodge, they make a quick stop at the ringing bell to say farewell to Lily, and they set off down the shore, where they meet up with Nate and Jenkins, two fishermen who Twizzard had mooned on a previous evening, and having much affinity for this crazy dwarf wizard who goes around mooning people, and having been reacquainted with his cheeks that at that point, somehow they were convinced to take you folks to where a pirate ship is, I believe there was some splitting of the pirate booty agreed upon, some percentage split. And so, setting off in the fishing ship before Falrith or Townsguard or any of the people looking for them could catch up, they set off and proceed down the coast, keeping an eye out for the giant cavern that Twizzard had scoped out earlier. After a little bit of a voyage, a short rest, some attuning to some sending stones, you have arrived at the cavern, and as you enter in, they take out the oars, they let the sail down, and you find yourselves pulling up under the prow of an ancient pirate ship. And that's where we'll pick up tonight. Ah, you were telling the truth. There really is a pirate ship.
Well, Mr. Twizzard.
Who's talking to me?
Yeah.
I told you it's a pirate ship. I said it's a pirate ship. It's a pirate ship.
To be honest, we were thinking you might have been a little loopy.
Well, he could still be a little loopy.
You're not far off. But there's a ship.
All right.
It's mine.
So I guess the next thing we need to do is figure out how to get onto this pirate ship.
Yeah.
So are you guys coming with us?
First time?
Well,
All
so
right.
from the deck of the fishing ship, it's probably at least another 10, maybe 12 feet up to the deck of the pirate ship.
Do we have any fresh rope?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Nate and Jenkins both have some rope if you need it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Are Nate or Jenkins coming with us?
Yeah, they're part of the expedition.
Yeah, I'll,
Parachute.
Nate pipes up and says he'll come on board with you. Jenkins probably going to stay on the ship to make sure someone is there.
All right, that's fine.
Whatever. Hey, who wants to stand on my shoulders and reach up to the top of the ship and get on?
Well, is that even going to be tall enough? It's about
Is this
10.
a short joke?
No, but still, 10 to 12 feet. None of us put together, even two 6-foot people, could barely reach it.
You're
Fine.
definitely not 6 feet, Twizzard.
No.
And I feel like we're not really a circus act where we can, just keep stacking people on top of each other.
So, but we're saying that we have rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got copious amounts of rope.
So I have an idea. Let's use the rope.
We'll tie it around Finric. We'll throw him up.
Yeah.
He'll secure the rope once he's up there.
It's not the worst idea we've had.
Be careful what I wish for. All right, sounds good. Tie me up.
Nate looks at you like you're crazy and starts to tie a rope around your waist.
Okay. Why don't we lasso, form a lasso or whatever one would form, and
So one end's around you right now, and you want us to lasso the other end around the ship?
no, I'm
Pull?
Hi. That doesn't sound right.
Don't we have the opposite of free fall? Don't we have a fall up?
Oh, I have an idea. We're with two fishermen. Maybe they know how these ropes and knots work.
I
Maybe
can
they
tell you
can
a knot.
grapple another ship.
What would you like to throw it onto is the question.
Well, are there any visible holds? I mean, most of where you would, tie up the ropes are going to be on the inside of the ship, not on the outside of the ship. So I
Yeah.
don't think we can see any of that.
You need a grappling hook or something.
Could
They're-
fish around, maybe.
They're used to pulling fish out of the water with small hooks, not boarding ships with large hooks.
Yeah. Do they happen to have one of the hooks on a pole that stretches out to maybe pull them closer to the dock or to pick up the ropes to tie their boat up?
Yeah, they definitely have one. In fact, that's what they threatened Twizzard with the other night.
So I'm wondering if maybe we can use that to maybe hook onto or put a rope around that and kind of reach up and have the rope go through some kind of hole.
All
Because
right.
there's probably holes somewhere so that the water can drain out
Sure.
and not stay on the deck.
Yeah, there's definitely the hawse hole in the front where the anchor chain would come out. One of the anchors on one side is missing, but the anchor on the other side is there. So you're going to tie one end of the rope to the sort of the boat hook or the large fish hook, and sort of reach up and then try to attach the rope on the side.
See if it catches onto anything.
Are you the one doing this, Agnes?
I don't know if I'm tall enough to do that. How long is this pole?
The pole's about 3.5 feet.
Yeah, I'm not tall enough to do this.
Let me. But the anchor, there is an anchor. There is one anchor that's visible, and that's extending. Like, how far above us would you say the anchor is if we maneuvered ourselves beneath it?
Only about 5 feet.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
same. That's the same side with the
That
rope
was
that Twizzard crawled along from the shore that one time.
Gotcha. Let's go around there. I feel like we can deal with 5 feet.
All right. So Jenkins maneuvers the boat around, and who's going to actually try to hook it?
Agnes.
All right, Agnes.
Oh,
Give me an acrobatics check.
acrobatics. 17 plus 2, I think. No, plus 3, so 20, please.
All right. So you throw it up and catches on. All right. You've got a way to climb up onto the ship now. Anyone
All right.
anyone who wants to get on board, give me an acrobatics check. I'll do it for Jenkins. Or for
Ooh.
you.
I'm only going on board.
All right. Nate's gonna make it.
15.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
All right. 15 makes it.
We get multiple attempts, right?
Are you getting wet
Yeah,
the first attempt? Is that what's happening?
Does a 6 get me wet?
A 6 just knocks you back down to the deck of the fishing boat, so you can try again.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to make it either. I'm only 11.
No, 11 makes it.
Oh, 11 makes it. Okay. Then I'm climbing on up.
Wow.
Paelias, what'd you get?
5.
All right, you fall back down, just barely catching yourself on the fishing ship. So you're gonna try to get back up there.
Yeah. I thought. Is it acrobatics?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right. Acrobatics.
Anybody have my sheet up?
Yeah, you got a +0.
Good to know. Okay, this time I got an 18.
All right, Twizzard, did you get on board?
20. Ooh.
Nice.
That's me on.
Second try, Twizzard's just like
Why did I do that the first time?
you had to see everyone else do it, so you got psyched. All right, so you're all on the foredeck of the ship.
All right, let's start taking a look around. I am going to I guess I'm going to head towards the aft.
Okay. Yep, it's got 2 masts. One here, one over here, and there's sort of a staircase down right here with sort of a wooden grid that you can sort of see down a little bit into the hold below.
Is there I can see steps going up. Is that to go to where the steering is?
Yes,
And
correct.
navigation?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, I'm going to head up there, take a look.
All right. Yeah, the actual deck of the ship feels pretty sturdy, albeit old, but pretty sturdy.
Is that a covering in the center?
This right here?
Yeah, is it covering?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a-
There's sort of like a grid, a wooden grid covering, and you can see through some of the cracks into the hold below. And this is
Does it seem old?
This is a staircase down.
Okay. Does it seem old and weathered?
I mean, it's definitely old. Yeah, the whole ship is old.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is there something? Are we above that area, or are we on the same level as that thing?
If you want to get onto this, it's like a foot up. It's just a little bit of a raised.
Is there anything higher than that?
Yeah, there's up the stairs over here.
Through, aren't you? He wants to climb up the mast and crash through. That's what he wants to do.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, you can try to climb onto the mast.
That's what I'm doing. Climbing a mast.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Piece of cake. I did it awesomely last time. 11.
All right. You managed to get
You
maybe like a. You're just climbing the bare mast, so you're like, it's like climbing a telephone pole basically. So you're like up to here. You're like
I got
maybe.
to backwards, do a flip.
So now I climb the mast, and I fall backwards and tuck into a cannonball and slam right in the middle of that platform.
All right, give me another acrobatics check.
I have a feeling you're going to be doing damage soon.
That would be a 1.
All
I
right,
may have just died.
all right. So you climb up the mast, and you're like, "Hey guys, watch this!" And you launch yourself off backwards, but you basically don't get any farther away from the mast at all, and you just land boom back down onto the wood,
Nice.
like right next to the mast, and you're gonna take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for that.
1d6.
That was a
2.
good start. All right, so you take 2 damage from that.
Oh.
Finric, what are you doing?
This got so much out of my head.
Can you tilt your camera down, Finric? No.
Oh, I should do this on the out.
All right, Finric, Paelias, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
After that show of acrobatics, Nate's gonna just stay back a little and be like, "Oh my God, what have I gotten myself into?"
Can I take the stairs downstairs?
Say it again, Paelias.
Can I just take the stairs downstairs?
You sure could.
Let's do that.
All right, so Paelias is heading downstairs.
Damage too.
Finric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go with Paelias. I think he's got the right idea using the stairs.
All right, let's jump to Agnes real quick. All right, so you go up. So now you're basically one 6-foot floor height up. The helm is here. The wheel to steer the ship. There's also another little bit of a raise up to the very back of the ship.
All right.
There is there's a sort of a tube with a like a little cone on the end of it coming out right next to the helm there.
Oh, can talk to the people below. Get my orders out there. I'm going to climb up one more.
All right.
And I'm just going to take a look to see vantage point. Anything below, anything ahead.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
13.
All right. The sort of stone that is sort of rising up. So again, the back of the ship is currently grounded. There's something strange about the stone that's rising up. This is where Twizzard originally tried to climb a couple nights ago and then fell off. But you notice that it almost looks like there's some sort of apparatus attached to the stone wall that sort of leads down to where the ship is grounded.
Okay. All right, so
Apparatus.
then I would like to relay this information to my fellow Atams.
You turn around and you see the tail end of Finric as he's descending the stairs, and the only one else out there is just Twizzard lying on his back, catching his breath after having the wind knocked out of him.
So Nate went downstairs too?
No, sorry, Nate's still there.
Okay.
He's sort of making sure Twizzard's okay.
Then I'm going to call Nate over and see if he knows anything about this mechanism, what it might do for boats. The ship.
All right, he comes up. He's taking a look. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, this ship is stuck good. I don't know what that does.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for your
Thanks for nothing.
observations.
Honestly, I'm just amazed this pirate ship really exists. I thought you're all crazy. All right, so
Well,
we're going to go below decks here.
Man, you went all out.
That's a good looking ship.
Yeah.
I like the brown.
Yeah, shades of brown. I went for the brown theme.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's working.
Very piratey.
Need brown for the poop deck.
All right, as you guys come down here, so it's there's a lot of well, actually, give me a perception check. Paelias and Finric.
Fire. Okay. 17.
That's better than mine.
Okay, Paelias. So here's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn's turn.
What's that? Yeah, no. So while the light down here is dim, there's sort of a couple of portholes and some light sort of filtering through the cracks from above. But even the cavern that you just came from, as the sun is setting, this is not a very well lit place. I believe, Paelias, you have dark vision, so ironically, you should see better than Finric. But regardless,
Yeah,
I do have a torch.
what's that? You do have your
I do have
torch?
a torch.
Did you light up your torch?
Not
You probably
yet.
would have. It's pretty dark.
I'm gonna light my torch now.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, I mean, this place has. You get the feeling that this has not seen a person in a very long time. There's a bit of a cell, maybe a brig, over here. There's some, looks like some rooms in the back. There is a sort of largish hole, sort of between two of the doors in the back, over in this area. And there's a surprisingly large amount of shells of large crustaceans.
Someone been having a lobster roll?
A lot of them.
So,
Okay. I got a 7 on my perception.
Nice.
so I see all that stuff.
What did you see?
Well,
All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
okay.
Okay. Let's check out that hole.
Yes, well, we can't check it out until the DM comes back.
Well, you could poke your head through it.
Sort of like inch over to it.
Yeah, let's just
Don't look directly at it unless you see
let's
anything.
think about checking out.
Don't put that torch near any keg barrels.
Oh yeah, contents may be flammable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wooden ship.
That's a good point.
And he says that it doesn't look like it's seeing humans in a long time, but that doesn't mean anything about hasn't seen non-humans.
It's a ghost ship.
Well, but if there's a lot of shells lying around,
Mhm.
something has been feasting because those crustaceans are not getting below deck without the help of some other creature.
Yeah.
Mm.
So just stay on your guard. We don't want to be taken surprised by some.
Aquaman.
I don't think we have to be afraid of him. He's DC.
Should I put on my amulet just to be safe?
Wait, is yours the one that?
Well,
Which
yours
one's
is
yours?
Well, you have mine now,
Good,
which
spider.
is the spider amulet.
Spider amulet, yeah.
We don't need a spider. So don't put it on until we actually need it.
Let's let Paelias answer that since he's pretty much standing right next to you. Does he want a giant spider tube here or not?
Only if you want to have less legs.
So Shawn, we've mutually decided we're all gonna put on our amulets.
Perfect time.
Okay. This is very exciting.
No. Just
Wait, what?
no.
No, that was just a joke.
Yeah. So I think we were gonna inch over towards that hole.
Yeah. Check out the hole.
All right. Okay. You can see sort of these long scratch marks sort of on either side of it. And it goes down into the bilge, as it were. That's the lowest deck of a ship where the, water is pools as the ship, if the ship's taking on any water, it pools in the bilge.
Cool.
What do you want
That
to do?
sounds.
Can I put my torch down, hold it down a little bit, look around?
All right. As you hold your torch down, a giant claw reaches up and grabs it. Let's roll into initiative.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, Agnes, what are you doing?
Would they hear this? Or
They would not hear it. I mean, nothing really to hear yet, other than that you guys went downstairs.
But you do have sending stones.
That's true.
We're making our way down there anyway.
Gotcha. But I'm in initiative, so that's an action now. So 19 for initiative.
I got 16.
All right. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you're up. You're up, Finric.
Okay, cool. So I guess probably I should use my sending stone and alert Agnes that we're in a fight.
All right. What do you want to say?
Hey, we're in a fight down here, and against a large, clawed creature, and could probably use some support.
All right.
Or like a short version of that, and then I can like jump away a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. Let's do that.
All right. How far back do you want to go?
Oh, I don't know, 5 feet. Is that a normal?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
All right, Paelias, what do you do? What do you want to do? You haven't really seen what you're up against yet, other than this sort of like large claw thing came out and swiped. Actually, Finric, give me a dexterity save to see if you save the torch.
Yeah. Don't waste the torch.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. 7.
All right, yeah, it knocks it out of your hand, and you hear it sizzle into the water in the bilge.
Luckily, I have 3 torches. Well,
Nice.
2.
All right, so it's definitely dark. You're definitely until there's some more light. You're probably going to be at disadvantage. Paelias, your dark
Sure.
vision is working just fine. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow and arrow if I can still see it.
You would be shooting at disadvantage. So basically, you'd be like shooting into the hole.
Oh, it's not. I can't see anymore.
It's not quite out yet. No,
But we're still in initiative, so it's coming out.
it's coming out. It just rolled a 4.
Okay. All right, coming out slowly. All right, let's cast a protection spell.
Okay.
That's it.
What are you casting?
Do I have one of those?
God bless America. Do you have one
How
of
about
those?
spare the dying?
Spirit of Undying.
No,
Bless. Yeah, you could cast Bless.
What's Bless do?
It blesses someone.
All right.
Like
Can I-
a
what does he get from being blessed?
Get some stuff. Let me look it up real quick.
We'll be under spells.
you
Yeah.
can bless up to 3
Yes, it
creatures.
would be
of
under
your choice.
spells. Alright, it's a
Okay,
first level
yeah.
enchantment. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target rolls a d4 and adds the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's bless myself and Finric and whoever else is down here. If there's someone
Well,
else,
for fairness, let's bless the creature.
should we bless the creature too?
I mean, you could. It might not be the best choice.
It's just depending at home, right?
It does
Maybe-
say
maybe-
it's 30 feet, so I'm gonna
Maybe
say
just give it up.
it doesn't say you have to see them.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say you could bless Agnes or Twizzard if you wanted.
Yeah, sure. We'll bless. Well, what about this guy? Is he gonna fight with us? What's his name?
Nate?
Yeah, Nate. Is he a fighter?
I don't know. He's a fisherman. You know that much.
All right, we'll just bless Agnes.
I mean,
Yay.
this thing's got claws.
What's that?
This thing's got claws, and he's a fisherman. So
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah. So
So
we'll
you're
get
doing you, Finric, and Agnes. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a level 1 slot.
That's correct.
Okay.
Alright.
I got one more slot open.
Meanwhile, Agnes, did you get the message?
Oh yeah, I got the message. I'm making my way over to Twizzard to see if he's able to descend into the second level.
I'm ready to go.
Alright. So you guys are heading down? Alright. Meanwhile, out of this hole comes a giant crab, which may or may not be stolen from
I
my
don't
daughter.
know. That's a little too cute to fight.
Oh no. It's not actually it's not even a giant crab, it's a huge giant crab.
Oh
So,
boy.
it's
when you
it's
say
pretty
a huge
badass.
giant crab, is it like a beast creature that like resembles a crab, or is it like really a crab that just is very big?
No, it's a huge beast. I mean, it's a giant crab. It's a huge giant crab.
And it eats other crustaceans? Wow.
When we're
Right.
done killing it, I
Evil.
want to know, should I eat it? Like, are you just like, is it like sort of like, descriptively a crab, but not like in its taxonomy, it's not like a. I shouldn't.
We will discuss how succulent its meat is if you defeat it.
Okay.
No one heard
It
it
is going to attack Paelias.
Oh. What do I do?
It's only 11 though. 11 to hit.
I got armor 18.
All right. So it takes a giant swipe at you with its claw and misses. All right. Agnes and Twizzard run down the stairs with Nate right behind. What's that?
Da-da-da-da.
All right. You guys roll into initiative for me, please. So just roll a d20 and add your initiative.
Natural 20.
11.
Nice.
But it would actually be 23. Not that it matters.
All right. So Agnes, what do you want to do? You
I am
basically
going
see this
to-
giant crab that's like as big as Finric and Paelias put together, and maybe a little more. And it just swipes its claw at Paelias
Yep.
as he dodges out of the way.
Cloud of Daggers.
All right.
I'm going to cast a level 2 spell.
Aren't we in a small
Cloud
area?
of Daggers. It's a 5 by 5 by 5 foot cube. I think they'll just. I'm just going to focus it right on top of the crab.
All right. So you're basically going to try to carve up this bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
We need to eat him.
Well, so
I'll put him in a blender.
we have crab meat, crab cakes. It'll be fun. There's plenty of it. There's plenty of it. All right,
It's
so
perfect.
then it's an automatic hit, right? The Cloud of Daggers?
Yeah, a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time. So basically, you're turning it on right where the crab is. Roll that damage, 4d4.
All right.
And this
No,
is a
that's not
this is a concentration spell, so you'll.
I'll be standing back.
Yep. All right, Twizzard. Actually, with that roll, we're gonna go back to
Total of 11.
11 damage. All right.
Crab's getting it.
Crab's getting it. Get it, crab. Get it.
I'm gonna start looking for the ingredients for tartar sauce.
Okay. So that.
Has anyone else hit it?
Finric, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
All right, so you're just gonna go to town on this crab.
Well, I think I need to attack first with my unarmed strike, right? And then flurry of blows.
Well, yeah. I mean, roll an
I can
attack roll.
attack with anything. Yeah, I'm gonna short sword this guy, and then I'll do flurry of blows.
All right, roll an attack roll, and remember you can add a d4 to it.
Sounds good. It's not gonna help. 5, 6, 7, 9.
9 total. Yeah. So you go to attack with a short sword, and the crab sort of puts his arm up, and it blings off his hard shell.
Gotcha. Can I still do my flurry of blows?
Absolutely.
Great. Cool. So we're gonna do that. 2 unarmed strikes. I still do the D4.
You can still add the d4. Yep.
Okay. 15.
15 just hits. All right.
Great.
And this is with your bare hands.
Yeah.
All right. So you're just like you find the weakness where it's like clawed joints, and you're just like into there, and roll that damage for me.
4.
All right.
And then there is one more. I'm also gonna extract aspects.
Awesome.
Should I do the thing first, or?
Yeah. You your third attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll that first.
14 plus 15. 21.
That definitely hits.
Okay. And it does 5. I'm sorry, what's the wrong one for that? Roll 4 damage.
All right. And Paelias, you're on deck. Decide
All right.
which
Oh,
one.
sorry. It's still doing the extract aspects though, right?
Yeah, so basically, as you connect and you feel the energy flowing through this giant crab beast, sorry, huge giant crab beast, you realize that it cannot be. This is a beast that cannot be charmed and it cannot be frightened, cannot be paralyzed. It is attacking no matter what, and that it probably also can see very, very well in the dark.
Gotcha.
Oh man, speaking of the dark, you should have had disadvantage on those.
Oh shit.
You,
Should I?
you win
Roll
this
more?
round. No, let's just get some light on. If anyone can cast some light on this situation, because Agnes,
That's what
you would be very dark too, or you would be having trouble in the dark as well, Agnes.
No, I have dark vision.
Oh, you have dark. Oh,
You
because
do
you're half health.
Yeah, I'm half health.
And so does okay. Well, Nate's in the back, like I can't see a bloody thing.
Sorry, he doesn't need to be doing anything.
Can he help?
Paelias, what are you doing?
Crossbow.
All right. You
Short
are
range?
so right now you are within melee attack. So
Stab him with my arrow.
You don't want to use your mace? I'm sure it could do a lot more bludgeoning damage.
Well, I get a 1d6 plus 1 with the mace, but I get a 1d8 with the damage with the crossbow. So I don't know if it's worth it.
yeah, right. But so you doing a ranged attack while in melee.
Maybe he's afraid of the cloud of daggers.
Something is wrong with that.
Or- I can put blender at it.
Yeah, I did throw a blender at it.
You did throw a blender at it.
That's cool. I'll just hit it with my mace if you guys want that.
Yeah. Why am I'm totally blanking on ranged attack when you're in melee range.
It says 80, 320 in parentheses.
8320. What?
Yeah.
Oh, for your
Like
mace?
mace is 5 feet reach, and crossbow says 80, 320 in parentheses.
Yeah, 8320 is the range for the crossbow. So basically, if it's above 320, you can't hit it at all. If it's 80 to 320, I believe you have disadvantage. And then anything under 80 is just a normal attack.
Oh, okay.
So aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack if you're within 5 feet.
Oh,
So
am I
basically-
within 5
So
feet?
you would have disadvantage. You could use the crossbow, but you'd have disadvantage.
Okay, let's just mace it then.
All right, so that's just roll a d20 and add 3 to it.
4. Add what to it?
3.
Is that my bonus?
That is your
what's it?
your what is it? It's probably your strength plus something.
Oh, okay. So that's just always with the mace. I add 3 to it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, until you level up.
All right, so we got
increase
an
that.
19 plus 3 is 22.
All right, that's definitely gonna hit. So roll the 1d6 plus 1.
And then, wait, am I blessed too? Did I do a blessed thing?
You are blessed. That's a very good point. That would be to the attack
So-
roll though, not the damage. But you've
Oh,
already
okay.
you've already
So
hit.
that,
So yeah, maybe
so
the,
3
maybe the
plus-
bless canceled out the darkness for Finric.
oh, okay. So 3 plus 1 is 4.
All right, 4 damage. Do you want to do anything on your bonus? Twizzard, you're on deck.
Yeah. Let's bonus attack it. Where
Well,
am I?
no, that's not a thing.
All right. Is spiritual weapon my only bonus attack?
I believe your only bonus action currently. Well, you have healing word as well. If you wanted to heal someone.
Oh, with a word? That seems lame.
Fair.
Yeah, I feel like I overused my spiritual weapon, and I don't think this guy really needs it. So I guess I'll just like back away a little bit, maybe.
If you back away though, you will invoke an attack of opportunity because you are within melee range.
Crabs.
Oh. So maybe I'll just hold my shield up,
All right. Noted.
and I'll yell "Arr!" like a pirate.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Twizzard, what are you doing?
So it's still pretty dark in here.
It's dark, but you do have a dark vision as a dwarf.
I do, but I also have a light cantrip.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you could cast some light
I
on the
would,
situation.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. To give some light for other people.
So you choose something. and
Yeah,
it
so I've got
starts-
a wheel of cheese in my bag.
a wheel of
I can
cheese.
just cast it on that and just roll it around.
All right, so you,
Tossed on the floor. It's like a dome light, but it
Mm-hmm.
shines upwards.
Yeah.
okay. What color would you like your cheese light to be?
Disco? No. Yeah, let's make it red.
All right. So Twizzard runs down the stairs, sees what's going on. He's like, "I got this." He pulls out a wheel of cheese, and it starts like emitting this bright red light that lights up the whole, down, the whole hull of the ship. And he rolls it on the ground.
I just toss it out in the ground, not too close to the crab because it might pinch it or something.
Yeah.
But just, more closer to us so we can see the crab,
All right.
or others that can't see the crab can see the crab.
All right. Sounds good. Cheese light is now lighting up the area. Nate sees this cheese light, and he takes out this long sort of filleting knife that you would use to fillet a fish,
Better not eat my cheese.
and he runs up. He runs up behind Finric, but he can't get quite close enough, so he's going to ready himself to attack the crab if it gets close, which makes it the crab's turn. It is going to go after Finric this time. 15 to hit Finric.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Cool.
Wait, no, I'm asking.
My armor class is 15.
Yes, that
Oh.
does hit. All right, so
Fine.
basically, Paelias has his shield up. You just sort of, you did these blows to the crab. The crab's kind of pissed at you, and it just like shoots out this giant claw and grabs you and crushes you between its claw, and you take 27 damage.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
goodness.
So I'm dead now.
Wow.
All right. So basically, you are unconscious. You are not dead.
Okay.
Every one of your turns, you will make a death saving throw.
Cool.
If you roll a 10 or higher, it's a save. If you roll less than a 10, it is a fail. If you roll a natural 1, it is 2 fails. If you roll a natural 20, it is 2 saves. 3 saves, and you're stable. 3 fails, and you're dead.
Cool.
And there is ways, so if anyone heals you, or for instance uses the cantrip Spare the Dying, they can automatically stabilize you, or give you life points.
Got it. Okay, cool. So I'm mostly dead.
I don't have
You're just
healing.
mostly dead. Yeah, you're like Princess Bride,
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, your turn is next. So roll a d20 and let's see what your save is.
13.
All right, 1 save. All right, Finric.
Write that down.
Paelias.
So I'm a little torn. You guys think I should spare the dying, or you think I should attack this thing?
So here's the thing. I am currently concentrating with Cloud of Daggers. I do technically have Cure Wounds, but then I would have to give up my Cloud of Daggers and use my final second level spell slot, and then I'm done with all of my spells except for one level 1. So if you have a cantrip for healing, I would suggest using that, and I'll just continue to hack away with Cloud of Daggers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. It should have taken that damage on its turn, Agnes. So you can roll that damage. It would take that damage on its turn. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. 3.
So Paelias, so you just deflected a claw. In the other claw is a limp, basically the limp body of Finric, just totally
Oh.
like smushed.
Is he
Now
within-
I'm at least 3 rows away from being 3 rolls away from being dead, right? So like,
Well, a natural 1 and something less than a 10 would do it in 2.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So I'm at least 2 away. And what happens if I'm stable? What does that do? If I'm like brought back and stable,
So
like what is that?
spare the dying stabilizes the person, but you're not conscious, so you can't do anything on your turn. A healing word, for instance, Paelias, which I believe you have, you
Oh, I
could
do?
do as a bonus action, and that would wake Finric up.
That's a first level spell,
It is true, but it is a bonus action.
but it
So
would
you
take a spell slot.
It would use a spell slot, yes.
You can attack and then you can use healing word. How many
Right.
spells do you have?
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
I guess my question, if I'm still gonna be like pretty fucked up, then is it worth wasting something now on me?
I don't know. How powerful is this guy?
He seems to be pretty big
Yeah, he just crushed Finric's whole body in
for 27 points.
one pinch.
Yeah, that was a big punch. Huh.
I'm about ready to go back upstairs.
All right. Let's do. Well, the thing is, if I'm going to attack, I'm just going to like regular attack rather than a spell attack because I only have 1 spell slot.
And also, if you do a spell for your action, you can't do another spell for your bonus action.
Oh. Oh.
So you would have to attack with the mace anyway.
If I gave him spare the dying though, would the thing still be able to kill him? If he attacked him again?
Well, you'd have to spare the dying healing word. In this situation, healing word is just 100% better. I know it uses a spell slot, but it could be done as a bonus action, and it would make him conscious, so he could do something on his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, if the crab attacks him again, he'll be in a bad way.
So if I did start dying, and the crab attacks him again, he'd be back to where he was before.
Correct.
I see. Okay. So I guess we.
Cantrip.
Maybe we can pull him out.
No, I think Shawn is edging me to hit him with my mace and then do a healing spell as a bonus action. Healing word.
I mean, you have other spells. You have some good spells.
For healing.
For many things. Agnes, what damage did you do with your daggers? The 4d4?
That was 9.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What about Channel Divinity?
You can do that and give him some hit points back.
Right. And that's not a spell slot.
That's correct. That's
Up to
correct.
half his hit point max. Is that an action?
That would be your action.
Okay. So let's do that.
What is your max hit points, Finric?
Is 24.
Okay, so you could heal 12. So you're basically only wasting 3 of the 15. So that's pretty good.
Well, I can do it to lots of people though. But I can give 3 to somebody else if somebody else is hurt.
That's true.
Tim is hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can give it to Finric or what's his name? Twizzard.
I'm down 2.
Well, all right. Well, I can give him 2,
Perfect.
and then I got 1 left. Anybody else want one?
The crab goes. "Rah!"
I think I'm good right now. Thanks.
I'll take 3.
Should we give it to the creature?
No. No, I didn't click on it
One hit point.
because he didn't do it yet.
All right. Yeah. Take the hit points.
You doing
All
it
right,
now?
so Finric, you pop to consciousness as Paelias holds his holy symbol and mutters a prayer. You feel your body come back to consciousness, and you have 12 hit points, Finric. And Twizzard, you also feel 3 hit points of health reinvigorate you.
Mm.
Thanks, man.
And then I can do a bonus action.
You sure can, buddy.
Yeah. So then let's do
Is this a male crab? Do we know?
You could
Well, when
spend.
it's over and we'll check.
There might
Yeah,
be a good spot.
you could spend your You could spend your action to inspect it if you want.
All right, let's do the spiritual weapon thing. I guess it's not. It's tougher than it looks. So we'll cut it up.
Yeah, it's been living in this ship for a long time.
Yeah.
Gonna taste gamey.
So
right.
spiritual weapon bonus action.
Spiritual weapon.
Station.
So these sort of pointed sun shape of the goddess of magic, with the superimposed male and female symbols, appears and starts digging into it. So roll the attack, and you can add the D4 to it because you're still blessed.
So, just to clarify this, the blessing thing, it says it's only good for a minute.
Yes, but each one of these turns is 6 seconds.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
it's basically
And that's
it's
concentration.
basically,
It says concentration too, right? I didn't lose my concentration.
well, it's not you that's concentrating. It's Agnes that's concentrating on the spell.
Oh, I'm talking about the bless.
Oh, you cast bless.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right. That's right. You cast it on Agnes. I'm so sorry. Yes, but you haven't taken damage,
Okay, cool.
so you're fine.
All right, so
but
we're
thank you
what
for
again?
setting me straight.
Yep, add a D4.
Yeah, roll a d20, add a d4.
Oh, like I actually roll D4 to add it?
Correct.
Oh.
You roll a d20 and a d4, add those together, and then add 4 because you're doing a spell attack.
Oh boy. All right, so the D4 is triangle, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
This is the hardest one to read. All right. All right, so D4 is a 3, and a 12 for the 20. So that's 15 plus
Yep.
I what? Add 4?
Yep. So that's
All right, so
19 total. Just before we go any further, you do have a second level spell slot free? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
so
do.
yeah. So that hits. Roll the damage for your spiritual weapon.
So that's a 6. D6.
I don't have it in front of me actually. But
Oh, spiritual weapon. Let me check. Spiritual. You're just here.
meanwhile,
Spiritual.
Agnes, you're up.
Oh, it's a 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's this other triangle thing. Yeah. Ooh, 7 plus 2 is 9.
All right. Agnes, what are you doing?
I'm still concentrating on Cloud of Daggers.
All right. Does that doesn't count as your action though, does it?
I don't know. Does it?
It didn't count as my action.
Yeah, but Cloud of Daggers is different.
No,
But I was
you can do
pretty
something
much-
else. You can do other things.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as I don't get any injuries,
Yep.
it's fine. Okay.
And you can't cast a different concentration spell. But
Right.
You can move. You could fire a ranged weapon. You could do whatever you want.
Okay. Well, other than my my dagger and my rapier, then those are the only things. Well, I can use my magic wand of missiles, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to use a level 1 casting, so that I'm
Alright.
only doing the 3 missiles,
Okay.
all right towards the crab, and I don't need to roll for hit because this is a wand.
Yep. Guaranteed. Magic missile guaranteed hit.
All right, and do I add anything to? Let's see here. It's 1d4 plus 1 times 3 missiles. Okay.
Yep. So 1d4 3 times and add 3.
9 plus 3. 12.
All right. 12 total. Nice. Twizzard, you're up.
How does this crab look?
The
Not bloody.
crab is.
I gave it 9.
The crab is not bloody.
Okay. I'm gonna cast my witch bolt on it.
All right.
Second level witch bolt
All right.
because I got 3. I'm pretty sure I do.
All right. What does that do?
So it's a channeling or a concentration spell. And the damage, let's see. If I hit it, it's 1d12 damage.
And that's for each turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if you hit it.
All right. Uh-oh.
6 plus
A 4.
your
Plus my typical 0.
what should be plus your
Oh, this is for spell ones.
plus 3.
Ooh, 9. 9. No.
No.
9.
Not gonna hit it.
Cool.
Not gonna hit it. So this arcane energy comes up, and in the heat of battle with a lot of people in between you and the crab, it just misses the crab. And he's like,
Hopefully he didn't see me do that then. Can I spell hit him with something physically?
you could get within melee range and attack him.
I have a short bow.
Yeah, you could shoot him. You could shoot him.
Alright, I'm doing that. I'm gonna aim for one of the eyeballs.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, the witch bolt was your action.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Have to wait.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Then I guess I'll wait.
Um,
Can I is there anything I can do, like pull Finric back further? Or that would count as an action?
He's up now.
yeah. He's still
Is he-
grappled by the
is he-
claw though. He is conscious, but he's grappled by the claw.
Oh, okay, so he's a little stuck.
Yeah. I mean, you have your bonus action, and you have your movement, but yeah, there's it's not too much you could do, unless you have a bonus action thing.
I'll just hang out and watch.
All right.
You could yell something encouraging.
Good work, guys.
Good job.
Stop, crab.
You suck, Grab.
All right.
Walk it off.
Nate is gonna jump in the fray, and he's gonna try to attack him with his dagger. And Nate is gonna miss wildly.
Glad I brought you.
All right, that makes it the crab's turn, and so the crab is going to throw Finric out of his claw and go for Paelias with his other claw.
Is he still in the cloud of daggers?
He's still in the cloud of daggers, so yeah, roll your 4d4, please.
Just kidding.
2, 4, 6,
That's easy.
8.
Paelias.
Mm.
24 hits, I assume.
Oh no. All right, I guess I'll have my bless.
Uh-oh.
Left no more.
Well, no, maybe. Oh my gosh. All right, you're gonna take 28 bludgeoning damage, and now you are grappled in the other claw. Does that knock you out, or are you still alive?
Well, what are you looking at to determine that question?
Your max
answer.
HP.
My max HP.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
24 is my max HP.
Okay. The bless loses. That's a good way to lose concentration, is to be knocked out.
Holy moly! So you hit me with 24?
Technically 28.
Oh, you hit me with 28. Wow.
All right. So now Paelias' unconscious body is held in one of the claws of this huge giant crab.
Oh my goodness.
Not going well.
How much damage did it take from the cloud of daggers, Agnes?
It took another 8.
All right, it is just bloodied. It's taken 60.
Wow.
Tough crab.
All right, Finric, what would you like to do? You're now on the ground. You're at 12 hit points.
How far away am I from this thing? What did you say?
Oh shoot! Actually, I'm sorry, Paelias. You need to make a death saving throw because your turn is immediately following the crab. So roll a d20.
15.
That's a save.
Ooh.
Mark that down. All right, Finric, what are you doing? How far away is it? It threw you probably 5-6 feet, so you're just out of melee range.
Great. So let's my melee range, not necessarily the crabs.
For the purposes of this fight, it's both.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna short bow this guy.
All right.
So got my natural thing. 7, 12, and then what am I rolling?
You're rolling a d20 and adding whatever it says to add to the short bow.
Okay, no additional modifier. Then 12.
12 does not hit. So you just took a lot of damage. You got brought back. You got thrown. You're like, ah. And you shoot, and it like goes over the crab's as he's like, he's like shaking Paelias in front of you. Paelias' limp form.
Mm.
All right, that comes back to Agnes.
Okay, so I'm still concentrating, and I'm going to use another charge on my magic missile wand.
All right.
3, 5, 9, plus 3,
Cool.
12.
All right. All right. And do you have a bonus action? Do you want to do anything with that?
My bonus action, I think, is just Featherfall.
I think you also have Bardic Inspiration, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I do have Bardic Inspiration. I will
Ooh.
Bardic Inspire. I will inspire this turn. Let's see here. Twizzard is the next to go, right?
That's correct, yes.
All right, and then
Twizzard, then Nate, then the crab.
okay. Now is Paelias able to use a Bardic Inspiration towards a saving throw for his life?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. All right. So then I will inspire Mr. Twizzard first, and I do the dwarvic war cry.
All right.
'Cause I do know Dwarvish.
You
No,
speak my language.
I do.
Incredible.
I do speak Dwarvish.
All right, sounds good. Twizzard, you're up.
All right. So what do I do with that? What does that mean? I'm
That just
excited,
means
but I
you
don't know
get
what that means.
to roll a 1d4 and add it to any of your saving throws, or
Might be a D6.
oh, it is. It's a 1d6 to either attack or defense.
Whoa.
So, for instance, if you tried to do Witch Bolt again, and you didn't quite get to 15, you could roll a D6,
And that might help me limp across the threshold.
that's
Yeah.
correct.
All right. That's the plan. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt again. But this time it's going to be successful. 18!
All right,
I feel better with that.
don't even need to use the Bardic Inspiration. You can hold on
Very
to it.
good. Very good.
All right,
Okay.
so yeah, roll that damage. So basically, an arc of arcane energy shoots out and hits the crab.
I can use 2 of them, right?
You're using a second level, so it's 2d12.
Yeah, so I was casting it at second level, so I can use 2 d12s, right?
Love it.
All right. Finish this crab off. So, 7.
And 9.
Is that a 9 or a
That
6?
No, the line goes at the bottom, so
Okay.
the 9.
16.
16 total.
16.
All right.
Wow.
Nicely done. And you can keep
Right, the
doing that in
crab.
return?
You
Yeah.
get to keep doing that each turn,
All right.
Correct.
as long as you keep concentration.
Does my spiritual weapon still go off while I'm sitting here, or no?
No.
Oh, bummer.
And does spiritual weapon take concentration?
No, it doesn't.
That's amazing. It would disappear though when you got knocked unconscious.
Too bad.
Nate is surprisingly going to hit it with his dagger. Good job, Nate.
Yeah, neat.
Nate's going to do 3 damage into the sort of thick, meaty front part of the crab.
Thanks, Nate.
All right, which makes it the crab's turn. He's going to toss Paelias' limp body, and he's going to grab for Nate.
Is he still in cloud of daggers?
He is. Yes, roll that damage. Good call.
All right.
I like Nate, but he's expendable.
Yeah, basically,
4. Oh,
yeah,
Am I rolling
Nate,
the right one?
Nate is now unconscious and grappled.
Oh
4,
boy.
6. Another 6 off for the
And the crab's going to
crab.
move out.
Tired of the cloud of daggers.
He's not blocking my cheese light bulb, is he? I don't know where that is.
Yeah. Let's see. Does he notice the cheese light bulb?
Oh,
He actually
great.
does notice the cheese light bulb, and he reaches out and grabs it with his other claw. He now has.
Hey, but if he's got that in his claw, then he's not crushing somebody.
He's
In
crushing
crap.
Nate in one claw and holding the glowing red cheese in the other claw.
It's red for everyone's night vision.
Yes.
But yes, he would have moved out of the dagger. So that's how much did he take from it this time?
That was 6.
Okay, so
So now, out of daggers is no longer useful.
that's true.
Okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Which
I
brings
can
us to the
pass
top of the
it in.
round. Finric.
We are going to we're gonna short bow it.
It is right next to you right now. You would be at disadvantage if you short bowed.
Fuck.
Hit it with your stick.
We are going to. Oh, let's say we're. Man. Let's short sword it
Okay.
with a short sword. Okay, 13. So not so much.
Yeah, you are not blessed anymore. Yep. 13
Cool.
misses.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let's just take my flurry of blows.
All right.
15.
That hits.
Cool.
Just hits.
No, not that one. 5,
All right. 5 damage.
and then one more strike.
All right.
18.
That hits.
The damage is also 5.
All right. This thing is looking really worse. Worse for wear.
We just need to hit it like a couple more times. We're gonna get it.
All right. That brings us to Paelias, who needs to make another death saving throw.
13.
Are you rolling just one die?
I think he was rolling them all at the same time. His odds were better.
Yeah.
13's the best one, except the 50. Does that count?
That's not how it works. What did D20 say?
20 says 13.
All right. All right. That's 2 saves. You're almost stable.
All right.
Agnes.
Okay. So he is on his last legs. So I'm going to use another charge of my magic missiles.
All right.
Oh, all right. Here that goes. That's the 1d. Which one is that again? The 1d4?
Yeah, I think it's 1d4 3 times and then add 3.
2, 2, 1, 5 plus 3, 8.
All right. Oh man, he's alive, but he's in really bad shape. Like really bad shape. All right, Twizzard.
All right. I'm still witch bolting him.
All right.
So I'm just gonna flip him off. Ring! 8.
Goodbye, Mr. Crab.
Yep, that's enough. So basically, yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Which will just explodes into a big ball of lightning.
We'll save some of the crab meat.
Casting witch bolt.
It's like a big bolt between like your hands and the thing you're hitting.
All right. So I've been casting it, holding it on his face, and then I put it in one eyeball. It explodes. And I put it in the second eyeball. It explodes. And he rears up and goes, "Ah, my eyes!" And as he does that, his crotches explode. And I hit him right in the guns. And it's like, "Ah!" And that's it for him. He's done. He does not want to live anymore like that. And he just falls over.
All right. So it happens. Amazing.
Now we gotta find a taxidermist.
I don't know. After you totally like wrecked it.
Only like a couple spots.
Okay, well, good taxidermist will be able to cover that up.
Should we check its pockets and see if it has a sending stone?
Well, it's got my lit up cheese, so we need that.
Maybe it
back.
was just some
Yes.
dude
So
wearing.
as it collapses, as the lightning courses through its nether regions, it drops the cheese and it drops Nate Nate's unconscious body. So so basically Paelias and Nate are both still unconscious.
Okay. So I can use one of my second level spell slots to do cure wounds, and I'm hoping we're no longer in initiative, right?
That's correct.
So if Paelias, I do cure wounds for you.
Mhm.
Will you be able to bring back Nate with one of your either your spells or cantrips?
I would tell you, but I'm unconscious.
Well,
That's some good role playing, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a cantrip. I have a
You said the death one, like save from.
yeah, I have spare the dying, but I mean, we would want him to be alert, right? I'd have to use a healing word to get him alive
Spare
again.
the dying would at least get him out of harm's way, because he's already failed one death saving throw.
Oh no. Yeah, so I could do that.
Okay.
But I'm also
So then,
only one death saving throw away from being okay myself.
all right. And what time is it? Is it going to be time for a long rest eventually?
It was like just about sunset when you folks sailed in.
Okay.
So it's probably that's why it's so dark down here.
Okay. All right. So then I will cast my second level spell slot for cure wounds, which is 2d8 plus 3. But could I do that one for? Well,
Yeah, but second level is 2 people, right?
No, because you have to touch it. It heals more, but it's still you're just touching one person. You can't split cure wounds between 2 people.
okay. All right, just checking. All right, so then I will cure wounds for Paelias. So I'll go over to Paelias. I'll touch his forehead or something.
Okay.
Do cure wounds.
Does yours say that when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, that the healing increases by 1d8?
Yeah, so it's 2d8 plus 3 for me.
Cool.
8.
All right, so Paelias will get some number back.
So that's 14 plus 3.
Nice.
So you get 17 back.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
not bad.
That's like more than half.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 24 total, so yeah.
All right, so I'm out of level 2. Let's not get into any more
Right?
fights.
I don't think we were looking for a fight. That just kind of happened.
Yeah.
I'm at a level 2 as well. And I only have one level 1 spell. Open.
So should we still look in that hole that he came out of?
Well, maybe should we save this guy that stuck a knife in the dude? Should I spare the dying him?
Yes, and that's just a
Alright.
cantrip, so you're not wasting any spell slots for that.
Correct.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And then we'll bring him back onto the fishing boat, and maybe we'll just take a long rest.
Yeah, he has 0 hit points, but he's stable.
All right, sounds good.
On the way out, can I?
Should we
can I
search?
do-
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of crab meat down here now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
We
going
might-
specifically.
Have dinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm specifically gonna go for the claw that killed me. I want to hack that sucker off and I want to cook it up.
I love
Nice.
it. Yeah, you can totally do that.
I mean, how big is this claw with respects to Finric? Is it like bigger than him? So he has to like drag it up steps?
I picked him up.
Yeah, it definitely picked them up. I mean, let's see. Let's do a quick comparison here. This is to scale. Nah, it's a big claw. It's more than you could eat in a setting.
All right.
Well, I'm happy to share.
I like claw.
The other claw too. I mean,
Yeah.
Paelias was in the other one. We can have it with some cheese.
Oh yeah.
Tail meat's supposed to be really good.
It
Yeah,
doesn't have a tail. It's
Tail
a
meat.
crab. It's not a lobster.
Oh, right. Okay.
They lied to us.
I think I'm going to push aside some of the shells that are scattered all about, just to see if there's anything worth looking at underneath.
There's the whole deck below. There's the whole build.
Give me an investigation check, Agnes.
16 plus Investigation 3, 19.
There are not only are there bones of crustaceans, there are bones of fish, and you find what may be the bone of a humanoid. A couple of them together in a pile in one corner.
Okay, that's great.
Where's
right.
all the booty?
What's that?
Where's all the booty?
It's not down here.
Might be below. I mean, is there like a captain's quarters or?
There's a captain's quarters that you get to from the deck of the ship. Basically, it would be below where you were standing with the helm.
Okay.
And,
All right,
and
well,
bilge, sorry, while we're down here, the bilge deck.
Yeah. So if you look in with some form of light, you can hold up the red cheese and like shine it down there if you want.
Is that where the bones were?
Yeah, can I do
no,
that?
that's where the crab was.
That's where the crab came out of.
All started.
What's the chances that there's another crab down there?
Can we
But-
just like run for our lives at that point, or is it we might as well just die?
It did take a minute for it to come out, so yeah.
We'll be more careful this time.
That's good. We got an initiative of 4.
All right. So you shove it aside. You hold the lit up cheese down there, and it's basically you just see sort of the red light lights up the dark water that is filling the bottom of this area, but you see nothing else down there.
Okay.
Yeah. I would think that this kind of crab is a lone crab. I've seen, how crabs treat other crabs, and they just go right for their claws, try to rip them right
It
off.
might be a treasure hoarding crab.
Yes.
I mean, there might be a Mrs. Crab. I mean, where little crabs come from if they're not, they're always alone by themselves.
I don't know.
All right. So Agnes, what do you think?
All right. For now, I'm going to drag Nate's body back to the fishing boat.
Live body.
Yes, stable body, and I'm going
Stable
to
body.
say we all need a long rest.
Yeah.
We want to check out the captain's quarters first. There's probably no crab in there.
No, but there might be some other kind of thing in there.
Like pens and maps.
So as
Yeah.
as
Well,
you
we
come
can't-
up onto the
We
deck,
can wait after a full rest.
as you come up onto the deck, the normally taciturn Jenkins shouts out, "Hi, you folks okay? Nate!
And be like, all right, we had an encounter with a very large crab, which you're more than welcome to go down and grab as much crab meat as you'd like. We haven't checked the captain's quarters yet, but we need to get Nate back into a better condition than what he currently is. But he is stable.
So
He's just unconscious and needs rest.
as soon as he hears that Nate's in trouble, he like sort of grabs onto the rope. He climbs up on board and he races over to him. He starts, trying to resuscitate him.
Yeah, he's alive, dude.
What's the other guy's name?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. Yeah, Jenkins can watch him for a bit. Let's go look in the captain's quarters.
Yeah, he's taking care of him. He's got a man bun apparently. All right, so you
Alright.
guys want to go through
I'm
the
heading
back?
over.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so there's sort of a central door, and you open that, and there's sort of two small cabins on either side here, and then there's a bigger cabin in front of you.
I have a
Who's-
feeling that the larger one is probably going to be the captain's quarters.
Who's leading here?
I'll go in first.
Yeah, Mr. Twizzard. I'll follow Mr. Twizzard.
All right, you're gonna go in the big one.
Big one.
All right, so you guys go in there, and yeah, so it looks fairly ornate in here. Definitely where the captain would sleep. There's a for a ship. There's a good size bed. There's even a desk with a chair that's attached to the deck, so it doesn't tip over in rough seas. Things like that. There is a sort of like an inkwell with a pen in it, and there is on the desk a very large, thick book.
Probably captain's log.
Yeah, captain's log. All right. Well, I guess is there
That's what you sort of notice as you walk in.
All right. Let's open the captain's log and look at the last entry.
Or
All
should
right.
we read it from the beginning to get context?
Oh my goodness.
There's a big, thick book.
All right,
yeah,
so
let's
Twizzard.
just do the
Save that
last.
for the long rest.
So
Yeah, we
Twizzard,
need some, reading materials.
yeah. You open up to the last page that has writing on it, and it's actually the year 2273, and it's talking of returning from a successful adventure where they recovered a compass from a ship that they pillaged, and before dispatching the previous owner of the compass, they basically said that this compass would lead the way to a hidden island rumored to have a very powerful magical amulet on it.
Oh.
And so they were coming back to resupply and then to go back out in search of this mysterious island. But there's no entry after that.
What year is it now? Was that from the future?
It is 2700.
Wait, what year was that written?
2273. Sorry, I'm
That
trying
was
to find
500 years ago?
Ooh, it's been a while.
Wow.
No wonder that crab got so big. Would anyone like the captain's log?
I think we should look in the desk. Let's look for the compass.
Ooh, yeah.
Compass has got to be somewhere, unless somebody already stole it.
It's probably around
Like
the captain's
Finric.
neck.
All right, so who's going to be doing the investigation? And if someone wants to help, you can do it with advantage.
Who's doing it? Me?
I have +3 investigation. Anyone have anything better?
No, I also have that.
Let me see what I have. I have +0. Yeah. So no.
What do you have, Finric?
I have very little. 0 for investigation. Twizzard's got 5, right?
Well, I have 3. So my online sheet says something different than what my paper
No,
sheet
it
was.
should be your proficiency +3 for a total of 5.
Oh no, I have 5. Oh yeah. Oh, so I do have 5.
Okay.
All right.
Do you get that proficiency?
Only if you're proficient in that skill.
Oh, I forgot.
Which he is.
I am
But it-
part P.
But the math on yours should already include that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so
All right, so
Twizzard's
you'll
gonna Twizzard's gonna do it with
Yeah,
Agnes
Twizzard
assisting.
and I will help.
All right,
All
so
right, so
roll d20 twice, take the higher number, and add 5.
Oh, okay, 16.
All right, 16 total.
Yeah.
As you're sort of looking around the cabin, you notice underneath the bed is a treasure chest about a foot high. It's basically like a wide rectangular treasure chest.
All
All right. Well, that's definitely worth
right.
looking at.
I'm gonna pull it out and put it on top of the desk.
Okay. Yep. It does appear to be locked. There is a keyhole.
I smack it real hard with my hand.
Oh. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Nothing happens.
You know, Edro.
Hello, Hamora.
No. Aloha Mora. Okay. I have ideas here.
So why don't we check inside the desk to see if maybe there's a key in there? Or, you know what? I'm gonna go back downstairs to that pile of bones.
You think that guy had a key around
And I'm
his
gonna
neck?
check the pile of bones.
Okay.
That crab probably had the key.
All right.
Damn crap.
You go down there and you get eaten by a crab. No, I'm just kidding. You go down there. There's no. You cannot find a key among the bones.
Okay.
Even
All right.
even
Then I go
while
back
searching.
upstairs.
Is there a key ring on the wall somewhere?
There is no key ring on the wall. The desk does have a drawer.
Let's open that.
All right. Inside you see a brass spyglass and a brass sextant, which is one of those navigation devices.
Oh, I know what a sextant is.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Don't know how to use it.
But you know what? Maybe those would be nice gifts for Nate and Jenkins.
Yeah.
Kids are booty.
Well, but they get 1/6 of it, or even
Yeah, they got a crab claw.
I mean, we might need to use them on the map. Whenever we find a map.
Yeah, we might need them for their
Should we
purpose.
yeah, but
we,
prob-
we need to try to recruit them to like help sail us to this hidden island, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that they're going to be part of the ship, part of the crew.
Or we could just kill them and steal their boat.
Ooh, ooh.
But we don't know how to navigate, and
We have
even
a
if
sextant.
but we're not
and whatever
proficient
the other
in
thing
it.
was, spyglass.
We can learn. We'll YouTube it. It's 2,700. Gotta be some better online materials nowadays.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess we could check the other two rooms.
Oh yeah, let's go look in those rooms.
Is there nothing else in this desk? Can we? Or are there no more drawers? Hidden
No
or
more
otherwise?
drawers. You found everything you can find
In
that
the desk. Okay. Next room.
All right, so you go back out to the hall. So these are basically the first mate may have slept here. Really, there's just one of them has a small bed, and the other one has two hammocks, or what's left of them, sort of rope tatters hung up there. And there is a sort of each one of them has a moldering sort of wooden chest, but inside there's basically nothing inside. There's not much left here.
Crab took it all.
Well,
The crab.
might have already been pillaged by somebody else.
Or moved to safety.
Well, the lock is still intact though, so there's something in that box that nobody took.
Right.
I mean, why is this boat in here to begin with?
Well, you know what? I happen to have keys on a key ring, and Tim, you happen to have keys on a key ring. Can we
Can
just?
servant help here?
I do. Oh, I cast invisible servant to open the box.
No. No, the key ring that you had from Henry.
I have that?
Yes. Remember you took the
Hold
key.
on, let me look at my inventory because I've got all that stuff in there now.
Well, you didn't write it down last time, did you?
I have fancy rug, block of cheese, which is now lit red, cooter spoon, underwear wrap flower, sending stone, and blue potion.
I'm sure you have the key that you opened to cell.
Oh, I took those?
So I thought so.
You have Henry's keys.
All right. Well, I'll try all those keys on the lock.
None of them seem to work.
They don't make that sophisticated locks
Yeah.
back in the future. Whatever. Okay, what do they do? I don't know.
I
It's a
mean,
different
if you can try to pick it. Do you have thieves' tools? Or lock picking?
I'm an honest man, not a thief.
I don't. But I'll try the 3 keys that I have. I have Morgo's keys.
They do not work.
Good try.
I don't know.
I feel like those were gonna work either.
Real
One of
quick, Twitter. D&D Beyond lists you as having thieves' tools. Is that
Who are you talking to?
You?
Twizzard?
Oh, I have that.
Sorry, Mr. Twizzard.
That might be my bag of stuff that I was supposed to have.
Did you bring it?
I always have it with me.
Of course.
Where?
You can try to pick it.
equipment.
Roll a sleight of hand.
What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
Slight.
Oh. Oh, does not look so good.
I should have done that. I have a sleight of hand of +6.
7.
You can do it too.
Sure. You can
But I don't have-
You can have a try, Agnes.
A thieves' tool.
Oh. So I'm gonna borrow the thieves' tools from Mr. Twizzard, and I'm gonna try to pick this lock. And I got a natural 20 +6.
Amazing. So even though you haven't used these particular tools before, you sort of finesse your way in there, and you feel 1 tumbler, 2 tumbler, the 3rd tumbler clicks. It's only a 3 tumbler lock, and the chest pops open. Inside, you see a pile of various coins, and shifting around in there, there's some jewels. So you guys have to divvy up 3 emeralds, 2 rubies, 256 gold, and 33 silver.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
I
Sorry.
certainly, I would,
How many rubies?
3 emeralds,
I would-
2 rubies, 256 gold, and 33 silver.
I would like at least 1 emerald.
Only the 4 of us have seen this, right?
That is
That's enough.
technically true. Nate and
Okay.
Jenkins are still outside.
Well, but we're gonna give them the sextant and the
Sure, they can have those.
spyglass, 1 for each, and
Down.
they will join us on our trip to this island that we don't know where it is yet.
Great. And then we take the rest of it and divide it up in 6 pieces.
6.
Because there are
4.
6 of us.
There's
There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us.
Deal's a deal.
Okay, so 250 gold divided.
256.
256 gold.
What's the ratio of emerald to gold in terms of value?
It's like 10.
Depends on the times.
10 and 1.
Yeah, it
I
depends.
re-
It depends
plan.
on where you bring it. There's a couple
Okay.
different shops you could bring it to.
But generally, it's like a copper is a penny, a silver is like a dime, electrum is a 50-cent piece, gold is $1, and platinum is like a $10. That's how they're like related to each other.
Right. I think he's saying how much would an emerald be worth in gold?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So
What
two
do you
things.
You want to take a gold or a ruby and gold?
Yeah, I'm guessing where we're going is we're going to be sailing to an island. So I don't know if we need to stock up on any sort of equipment or provisions. And if we need to do that, then perhaps we take that opportunity to exchange the jewels and divide the loot equitably. And 2, just so you guys know, I'm scared as hell of open water.
Oh, it's,
Oh, okay.
is that part of your character's like backstory?
Yes.
Well, maybe you should have told us that before we went on the ship.
Well, we were hugging close to the coastline. I'm okay, but once we get into like dark water area, I'm not so good.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sure we could make like a little life raft or something, so in case the ship cracks, we can
Not. No.
All right. Well, here's the thing.
crab shell.
The
Maybe on the ghost ship.
the gold pieces split equally would be about 42 gold pieces per person.
Mhm.
The silver would obviously be 5 silver per person. And then we could each take a gemstone of our choosing. And then we can just tell the other 2 that they have to figure out what to do with that third gemstone.
And they get the sextant and the thing too.
Yeah.
We can't use those. Well, we could use the spyglass, but are we pirates?
We could spy using glass.
All right, maybe we could use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a spyglass basically would give you advantage on perception over distance type of thing.
We should have that.
And we could use it in the dark with our dark vision.
All right, but we can give them the sextant.
Still 60
Okay.
feet darkish.
Okay, so do we want to then divvy this up? I would like to have an emerald.
What would we use a sextant for? I mean, maybe we need that too.
Navigating? But we would be navigating with someone like Nate and Jenkins.
Unless we kill them.
Then we would have to get someone else to navigate.
Then we might need it. Saying. Probably. Throwing it out there.
All right, so I told you what I wanted.
Okay, so we divvy up 42 gold, 5 silver apiece. I would say if we're gonna keep the if we're gonna give them the sextant and keep the whatchamacallit,
Gems.
The gems.
except for the 1 gem. Then okay, cool.
Gems on a ruby.
Yeah, I'll take a ruby.
Well, I guess I get an emerald.
Unless you don't want an emerald.
Okay.
It'll go well with the dresses that I stole.
Ah. You're putting together the whole ensemble.
I gotta get you guys a bag of holding. I don't know how you're carrying all this. Maybe I do need to.
Oh,
Maybe I do
like-
need to worry about encumbrance.
Stone are really that big? Like,
I've still got the rug that I took from the.
I'm gonna say that's on the fishing boat. I'm not sure you would have climbed up the side of a ship with it.
Did I climb
Hi,
up the ship
what
with
are you-
100?
Are you folks okay? What's going on in there?
well, we did find something
Don't
that
come in yet.
you might have to
Come in.
So Nate and Jenkins are both there. They're both up.
All right. Welcome back to living.
Hi. I've never seen a crab so big.
I bet.
What have you found?
So we found some like we expected. So here is your 1/6, then here's your 1/6. They would be 42
Ah, amazing.
silver.
No.
And then we have a. Do we want to give them the sextant?
We're not gonna use it.
Yeah.
And what about?
No, we want spyglass.
You want the spyglass?
Yeah, let's spy.
All right.
Alright,
Add that
and
to
we
your
have the-
add that to your inventory, please.
And we have this sextant here, this brass sextant. Perhaps you can use this in your navigation while you're fishing, or perhaps helping us with another possible quest.
I know it's a fine instrument. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was gonna be happy with the crab meat downstairs. This has turned out great.
Oh.
If you folks need help, we're the ones for it. And they sort of like, yeah, we can do it.
All right.
What's
Now they're gonna
next,
expect
Mooney?
more.
All right. I think maybe we should take a long rest.
Let's rest.
All right. I think that's a fine idea.
Oh, and just so you know, the 256 gold did not split evenly 6 ways, so there is some leftover.
Let's use it for supplies.
We can use that for supplies. Yeah.
Good vibes.
All right.
42.
So there's the main compartment, the main cabin's quarters, and then there's the other 2 rooms. There's also the deck of the ship. I mean, you're basically in this cavern, which is now effectively pitch black outside, which is part of the reason those guys came over to you, because they're a little like they don't have any light, and so they're following the red light of the cheese wheel.
That cheese. See, all these things come in handy.
All right. So yeah, I think that's where we'll leave you folks for tonight. Probably set a watch, I assume, in case any giant crabs come.
Yeah. That'll be what was his name? Jenkins.
Yeah, let Jenkins do it.
No, Jenkins is out of commission right now.
No, that's the other guy.
they're both up.
Oh, Jenkins. Oh, they're both up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenkins has resuscitated.
Oh.
I mean, Nate is pretty.
Yeah.
He's
Nate
at
was
like
the one-
1 or 2 life points basically. But
Okay, so we cast Unseen Servant to keep guard.
Oh, there you go.
I love Unseen Servant.
Best thing ever.
all right, if someone's got a spell slot for it,
Oh wait, can we really do that?
I mean, you could tell it to, you can give it simple commands.
Okay. Wait, how long does he last?
1 hour.
All right, he's got the. I tell Unseen Servant to cast another Unseen Servant.
you gotta set your unseen
There-
servant to wake you up every hour to set your next unseen servant.
It's the ultimate spell, but all these limitations.
It's like a level 1 spell.
I feel like a magic elf that pops out and can pull anything out of his magic bag.
Oh man. Someday maybe, Twizzard, someday.
All right, I'll take first watch. Where's my cheese?
Now, after a long rest, do we get all of our spell slots back?
You do. If you
And then-
receive the benefits of a long rest, you get full hit points, all your spell slots back. Finric, you get your key back. Paelias, your channel divinity things reset if you used one.
I'll
Yeah.
get my bardic inspiration, and I'll also get a 1d6 recharge on my magic missile. +1.
Yup.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm gonna make sure that I do that before our next meeting.
All right. All right, folks. Thank you to anyone joining there out in the internet land. Thank you to everyone here tonight, and we'll see each other next Friday. Keep adventuring, folks. Bye.